Okay, the round of 16 is over, and I mean, there's only things to celebrate, really. France is out, so big celebration. I'm sorry for all the French people. Netherlands is out, which is not necessarily a big celebration, but what is a celebration is the fact that Frank de Boer stepped away as a manager, and that is all I wanted from this Euros. Like, I was scared that the Netherlands would win because I just really dislike the Boer to a standard where if the Netherlands won, I wouldn't even be happy. Like, whenever they won a game in the group stage, well, I wasn't celebrating, and like, I really couldn't care less. So the fact that he stepped away as a manager is a big celebration for me, because now I can finally support the Dutch team again. But yeah, the team I've been supporting most this Euros, England, is through as well. Against Germany. But before we get into this video, please hit that subscribe button. It will help me out a lot. Thank you guys. It was a big game yesterday. Like a really big game. And I'm so delighted that England made it through. You know, there's a lot of people that would love to see England fail. That would love to, you know, shut all the English people up. I did a poll as well on my channel and it said 60% thought Germany was gonna win the game. But England won the game, and very deservedly so. Very deservedly so. The main strength of England is that they are hard to beat. Like, England has not conceded a goal yet. And the last time that happened was in 1966, and that's when England won the Euros. Defensively, again, against Germany, they were so solid. Like, Germany had a couple of chances. Like, don't get me wrong, Pickford had some beautiful saves, and very important saves. And Müller was one-on-one to basically make the 1-1. And he missed, and I think that just sets the tone. Like, you need that bit of luck in a tournament to get far, and they had that, and like, I'm still so happy. It's the day after, but I'm still so happy England has won. I want to give credit as well to Jordan Pickford. I've not always been the nicest to Jordan Pickford. I've, you know, complained about him. Like, Pickford always used to want to make a beautiful save. Like, the difficult things he would do so well, but the easy things he would struggle with, and he would make mistakes because he was trying to do it too nicely. But I think what we've seen in the last 3 months, because there was a lot of debate whether Pickford should be the first goalkeeper of England. A lot of people were saying Nick Pope should be, Henderson should be. You know, they're obviously both injured. But I think in the last 3 months leading up to the tournament as well, Pickford has really shown at Everton that he should be England's number 1. And he's proven it in this tournament because he's playing with a maturity. He's grown up, it seems. He's very focused, very concentrated. And I like that. He also shows a lot of confidence when he is in goal now. And he just looks so solid. And I'm not used to seeing that from Pickford. Pickford has made huge steps, and I'm proud of him. I'm definitely proud of him. Like, I never expected him to do this well. I always thought he was going to be this goalkeeper who every now and then is going to be great, but most of the time he'll just be bang average and he'll make mistakes. And he's really proven me wrong. And he has shown his quality. And if he can keep this up, this level up, and this maturity, man, he can go far. He's a big goalkeeper. He's been so good this tournament. Like, one of England's most important players. I would say as well, best goalkeeper in the tournament so far. Now, yesterday's game as well, we saw a solid defense. That's what England is known for this tournament. They've been solid defensively all around. Every single player in the defense had a good game. In midfield, Rice and Kalvin Phillips as well, they're integral. Like, they're so good. They win the ball so much, and they work so hard. And Phillips as well. I mean, what a tournament he's having. Honestly, Phillips is a very good player. A very good player. And I think he's one of the first names on the team sheet. After the group stage, there was a lot of talk about England not being good enough in front of goal. Not creating enough chances. And I get that. It definitely was the case. But you also have to keep in mind that, like, we drew against Scotland, but against Croatia and against Czech Republic, we scored in the first half, and then you don't really need to create any more chances because they were just really comfortable in their games to win them out and to see it through. You don't really have the need to score then, so that's a bit different. But against Germany, I think we saw a good offense as well. England created chances. They were the better team for the majority of the game. They were definitely better and was a very deserved win. And offensively as well, Sterling, I mean, what a tournament he's having. He's scored the most goals for England. He's been very important. And he's been really, really good. Like, really, really good. Yesterday as well. Man of the match performance. And Sterling has shown his quality, you know, because this is what we want to see from Sterling. Before the tournament started, I had my doubts. I wouldn't have started Sterling. And I mean, he's proving me wrong. He's proven everyone wrong. Because he's been immense for England. And he's not always been the best for England. And he always could have been more of a threat. But this tournament, he stepped up his game and he is here right now. And that's after one of his worst seasons in the Premier League. Because he definitely didn't have a good season for Manchester City this season. Coming off of that season, to be so integral and so deciding for this England team, it's big. Like, it shows his mental strength. It shows his will and hunger to win. And I love that. I have to give big respect to Sterling. Definitely. And as well, what is great from yesterday's game is that Kane is off the mark. Kane has scored his first goal. He's not been the best for England this tournament so far. And in the first half, he missed a big chance. He should have scored that. Like, when Kane is confident, he will score that goal. You just know he scores that goal. Because if there's any player you would want in that position when he's in full confidence, in form, it's Kane. Because you know he's going to score those chances, but he didn't. And I got a bit worried about that, but I'm glad that in the second half he managed to score his goal, because that will be big for England. You know, hopefully he gets some confidence now. Hopefully he's starting to see a bit of form and start performing better. And as well, Grealish came on in the second half. I was again disappointed he didn't start. I think Grealish should always start. Like, in my opinion, Grealish is England's best player and he always creates chances. And he's just so good on the ball. And again, yesterday with another assist as well. So he's been performing really well for England and he's still not starting. I mean, he had to start against Czech Republic, but he deserves to start against Ukraine. He definitely does, because he always impacts the game. Yesterday was a huge moment, like a huge win. A lot of people wanted to see England lose. A lot of people thought Germany was going to go through. England did beat them. The road to the final is not the toughest, but we only gotta focus on Ukraine now. Because Ukraine showed resilience against Sweden yesterday. They won. Very deservedly so, I think. And I'm happy Ukraine won, because I think playing against Ukraine will be easier for England than playing against Sweden. Because Sweden is such a defensive side. And I think are very tough to beat. When Sweden got the red card yesterday, you knew it was kind of over. And it was just, waiting to see if Sweden could hold on. But they didn't in the end. Like, the last minute or so, Ukraine scored of extra time. And, I mean, deserved win for Ukraine. And I'm happy we're playing against Ukraine. Because I think there's opportunities there to win that game. But we gotta stay fully concentrated on that one. But yeah, let me know what you thought of the game. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.
I live in the moment, praying for the future. I gotta